So you know who else can beat an AI and... No. So you know who else can drop a nuke on an AI? Katarina was covering the play button on Steam. Where is it? There it is. Not Hachidoku. Hibiki can do that though. But let's don the appropriate attire. And well, last time we played, you know, we started Hibiki's route. Nothing much interesting happened other than the fact that Hibiki, you know, she knew that we were gonna look up at her when she was on the ladder, and she wanted Sotetsu to you know, see some interesting angles. But other than that, you know, the blah 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 brewery, blah blah blah, old woman, blah blah blah. Hibiki wants to work with her sister, but the old woman is like, I'm not going to tell you, but I really want you to pursue becoming an artist because you aren't fit for being a brewer or whatever the fuck. Dexter, I already went through what happened last time. Why are you telling me to look at media share now? You're a bit late on the you're a bit late, buddy. Farting on my roommate's door. I've already seen the video. I've seen it so many times. So, anyway. Let's get right into it, shall we? I didn't play a lot last time, but surely this time I'll play more than an hour of 30 minutes. Maybe, like, an hour and 40 minutes. That'd be interesting. Hibiki widens her eyes. The cleaner doesn't realize that as he continues on with an excited voice.
プレス機の工場見学ば行った時に見とうとですよ。こう一面のおっきな木の板がありましてな。はい。その木の板に鏡でできたロゴの文字とマークが貼り付いておるわけですよ。鏡の看板なわけとです。あ、イメージできてきました。木の地板に鏡でできた文字とマークが貼り付けですね。
Hibiki starts drawing in her sketchbook.
ああ、小概な感じです。できますかいね。
Even I can tell what the cleaner means by looking at Hibiki's sketch.
シンボルマークが直線的で単純な形なら鏡のカット加工でできるように思いますけ
ど。Suppo the ant. Hello starving. Hibiki's eyes look up at Kisaki standing next to her. Kisaki nods and then looks to the man sitting in front of a computer.
浦上。曲線のオーダーカットを受け付ける業者もあるようです。また、樹脂ミラーというものなら加工は容易なようです。
容易って？
ハサミや糸のこでの曲線カットが可能だと。ですので、市内の職人に頼めば容易に成形できるかと。
お値段は？
価格表としてはこれになりますね。
Urakami presents a printout, which Kisaki then shows the cleaner.
具体的にはお見積もりをいただいてになりますが、ざっとでこの程度、鏡代として料金がアップしますね。
ああ、このくらいならよかですたい。ならできるいうことでよかとですかね。
But Hibiki doesn't answer right away. She's staring not at the illustrated map, but at the B4 size residential map.
岡留クリーニングさんって4メートル道路を挟んでお向かい鮮魚店さんですよね。
はい、魚留さんですたい。
Pento, wake up, Dexter. I don't, like, listen. It's not my job.
周りに緑とかってどうですか？結構あります？
いや、商店が集まってるところですけん、緑はほとんどありません。あ、
はい、その条件だと鏡の看板、あんまり綺麗に見えないかもしれませんね。
ああ。
He probably imagined the area around his store. The excitement gradually leaves the cleaner's face.
ですから、例えばこう、旗竿型の看板にして、周囲より高く立てるとか。
ああ、そうすれば空が映るか？
Doesn't he, like, live in your walls or something? I hope not. I interrupt without thinking, but Hibiki responds to me with a smile.
試作してみないとわからないけど、そんな雑然とした印象にはならないっぽいかなって。
そぎゃんですかの。そんならあれこれ試してもらえれば。
逆に周辺の景観を良くするという手もあるかな。花壇とか街路樹とか周りのお店と協力し合って。
そうした活動には市から補助金も出るはずです。
Kisaki's wider viewpoint and Urakami's casual follow-up. That seems to be provided, seems to have provided him with motivation as the color has come back to the cleaner's face.
そいでしたら、できるようなら鏡の看板でお願いします。こっちでもやれることはやってみますけ。
私はそれで大丈夫です。
Kisaki and Urakami both nod in response to Hibiki's words. I'm so lonely here. Hey, I'm here. The cleaner makes a relieved face, and Hibiki smiles and opens up her sketchbook again.
それならマークのデザイン、鏡にした時にも入るように仕上げてみなきゃですよね。
あ、そぎゃんとですね。
Hibiki and the cleaner finally come back to their original purpose. They start discussing the actual sign.
どう？コーヒー。
ああ、すまんな。
Away from the table the two sat at, Kisaki whispers to me as she hands me a cup. Urakami is still at the computer while listening to on the conference at the table.
なかなかだろ、相鉄。君の妹は。
Okay, Kisaki, you're a bit too soft-spoken. Maybe I should increase yours. 75.
うん。正直に言えば見直した。
With this cleaner, that's the third person. Hibiki's friendly toward everyone, and has this ability to listen to someone's request while still suggesting her own designs. Thanks for the hydrate, Darvin.
しかし、看板の掛け替え需要というのは、こんなにたくさんあるものなのだな。
なんだ、相鉄。君は何も聞かされずに引っ張られてきたのかい？
Kisaki giggles as she takes out a piece of paper that's all too familiar to me.
お人よしのイラストマップか。
Dexter would have done a hydrate and stretch. Dexter does hydrate, stretch, head pat, blankie.
そうだ。響のイラストと、ほら、ところどころシンプルなマークがあるだろ？
A tea house has a tea mark. A miso storehouse has a miso mark. Has the miso mark. What? The marks are strangely familiar while still being distinct. Wait, distinct. And littered all over the map.
こうしたマークをピクトアイコンという。これもすべて響がデザインしたものだよ。
ほ
う。When I look at it in detail, I can see some fine details that makes it all the more interesting. It's interesting, but there's no picto icon for the shochu brewery. Because of that, and what happened this morning, I can't help but wonder.
ピクトアイコンは希望した店にだけつけたのだけれど、これがなかなかの好評でね。
The line makes me feel relieved. That line makes me feel relieved. That means that Hibiki doesn't dislike Kuma Shochu. But that also means that Mikita Brewery didn't put out a request either.
来年版のマップには、うちもという希望が殺到したんだ。そこで、相乗効果を埋めないものかと考えてね。
Synergy. Saki also talks about what Makoda taught me as if it were given. As if it were given. I don't know.
お人よし看板もよしプロジェクトというのを考えた。ピクトアイコンをマップと看板両方に載せるんだ。
I let out a stuffed up sigh because I'm so impressed. But that is actually a great idea.
そうすれば、例えば外国人観光客などもピクトアイコンを頼りにより容易に街を歩けるな。
She is smug. I can't wait for her route.
地図のアナウンス効果も商店の宣伝効果も上がる。加えて君の言った通り看板の掛け替え需要も生まれる。
まさしくお人よし看板もよしだな。
そう鉄、おっさんくさいよ。
If you ask me, that project name sounds like something an old woman would come up with. But this stupidly simple name has the magic of being unforgettable.
響あってのプロジェクトだ。出会えたことに心から感謝しているよ。
それなら兄としてありがたい。
I start to understand why Hibiki would be so influenced by Kisaki. Being chased away from the brewery, she showed where Hibiki belongs. No, not only where to being chased away from the brewery, she showed where Hibiki belongs. No, not only where to belong, but where she can truly shine. Moreover, Kisaki wishes for the development of Ohitoyo, the tourism promotion, and her support of the aircraft factory. She believes that both of them can coexist and acts accordingly. If her evaluation of water pollution is correct, even I would think that Kisaki's method is the best way. However, Kisaki's young. There's a limit to her experiences. She probably doesn't understand how scary reputation can be. If even a drop of muddy water gets into the tank and becomes public knowledge, the entire brewery will be called Mudwater's Chochu forever. What the fuck?
そうです。コーヒー冷めるよ。
お、すまん。
兄さん、お待たせしてしまいました。
Before I know it, the meeting is over. Hibiki looks tired, but she also looks like she accomplished something. With her sketchbook to her side, she walks over to me.
いや、全く待ったとは感じなかった。お前の仕事ぶり、非常に興味深く見せてもらった。
そうですか。
She starts to get panicky. Behind me, Kisaki giggles a little.
うん、そうだった。その上、勉強にもなった。なるほど、これは、お人をより知る助けになるな。
なら、よかったです。さてと、今日のお仕事はこれで終わりだね。お疲れ、響。これからどうする？
Hibiki jerks toward Kisaki's voice.
木崎先輩も、浦上さんもお疲れ様です。今日も私、たくさん助けてもらっちゃいました。持ちつ持たれつさ。僕らは利益共同体だから。
Hibiki laughs even brighter to her joke. Urakami just nods a little, and then turns back to the computer with an expressionless face.
疲れてないなら、食事でもしながらもう少し打ち合わせるかい？疲れは特にないんですけど。
She thinks a little bit first. Hibiki then looks at me. She then turns back to Kisaki and bows deeply.
今日はこのまま帰ります。兄さんと一緒ですし。そうか。なら、また。そうです。責任持って響を送ってあげてくれよ。
Don't worry, it's her route, I'll protect her.
無論だ。大事な妹であるし、僕の帰り道も同じだからな。
Yeah, I guess that too, but still.
なら安心だね。それじゃあ、銀行の外まで送るよ。ありがとう、先輩。浦上さんもさようなら。
はい、さようなら。お気をつけて、響さん、相鉄さん。
お疲れ様です。さようなら。おお、もうできている看板もあるのだな。
I'm glad we took the longer route. When I try to pay attention, I do find Hibiki's picto icons on the signs.
蒲田醸造所さんは、ねえねえとも古い付き合いの味噌蔵さんやけん。
付き合いだけで頼むようなものではなかろう。文字通り、店の看板だぞ。
I think she agrees with me. Instead of answering, she blushes and looks down. But, oh, I see.
まさしく、看板だものな。
Ohito is an old town that was untouched by the war. Naturally, though, there are some renovations that have occurred over the years. And oh, help, you showed me AI bots. Dexter, just, I don't know, don't fucking write it then. It's not that hard, okay? Being autistic isn't an excuse. The town of Starion is starting to look different, but there are stores with the old looks still around.
かけ替えるというのはなかなかに大変なことだろ
私もそう思うと、じゃなくて、はい、兄さん。私も同じように思います。
I wonder sometimes, is Hibiki's insistence on speaking standard just a sort of filtered to hide her embarrassment? Yes.
せっかくのお話でも、この看板を変えるだなんてっていうのも、やっぱりありますから。
う。おう。
This antique look can only be brought out by time. Sometimes she'd have to convince them it's a waste to throw it away. Hibiki talks about that and lets out a long sigh.
そのお店の歴史そのものだったりしますから、看板は。清掃だけで見違えたりすることもありますし。
I was saying in fiction. So you'd rather pick a thought daughter in fiction because incest.
なるほどな。
That's what I'm getting at. That's what I'm hearing from you. I feel it's very like Hibiki to say that. Don't agree with me. At the same time, I can sense Hibiki's capacity for accepting, At the same time, I can sense Hibiki's capacity for accepting Hibiki the way she is. What?
しかし、それでは看板もよしプロジェクトは進まんな。
まさか、兄さん？そういう時こそ、デザインの出番じゃないですか？
ん？
調和するよう、ピクトアイコンを考えるんです。看板だけが、そのお店の全てなわけじゃないんですから。
And you know me by now, right? Unfortunately, yes.
おう。
For example, at the storefront or the glass of the display window, a sticker of the picto icon can be stuck there. A flag of the store can be placed with the store name and the picto icon at the same time.
平面だけじゃなく、ほら。
おお。
A pottery storefront has a large pot that dyed with the picto icon. I would even take a thought daughter that likes drinking my blood. Okay. No. No.
ちょっと見つけづらいのも、宝探しみたいで楽しいかなって。
いいな。これは非常にいい。
Three-dimensional objects have more impact. The thoughts all connect.
例えば、ミノカサ菓子店さんから依頼をいただけたら。
ああ、いいですね、それ。ピクトアイコン、鉄の塊で作ってほしい。
Hibiki takes out her sketchbook immediately and starts scribbling something on the edge. I see. That doubles up as her memo pad too. No wonder why she refused to let me carry it for her.
大人になったのだな、響は。
Where? She closes her sketchbook and starts to shake her head in confusion.
そんな、全然私なんかまだまだ子供、小娘たい。
そんなことはあるまい。プロの仕事をきちんとしている。
Yeah, what are you talking about, Hibiki? You're 18. That's what the warning told me. There was no warning. There was no disclaimer at the start of the game.
お互いに良い出会いであったのだな。響と、そして妃とは。
She gives a big nod. But when Hibiki looks up again, she's frowning.
どうした？
いや、いえ、
A deep breath. Hibiki then moves her face closer to mine.
兄さんと妃先輩、どうしてお互い呼び捨てとかしてるんですか？
ああ、そのことだったら単純な理由だ。僕と妃は古くからの知り合いだったのだ。
え？
タイトさんに連れられ会ったことがあるらしいぞ。幼少期の妃に引き取られたばかりの僕が。
Though I don't remember it at all. When I add that tidbit, Hibiki exhales a big sigh. She then takes another deep breath.
兄さんが覚えてないなら、どうしてそのことが？
宝生元忠を知っているか？
もちろん、妃先輩のお父さんやけん。
元忠が聞かせてくれたのだ。妃も言われて思い出したようだな。
え？じゃあ、やったら、だったら。
You should put a redeem of 20k points to that end stream. Well, no, 20k is too low. She points with both hands. Hibiki repeatedly touches her index fingers together back and forth.
ニーと妃先輩、保護者同士が、小さか頃に引き合わせたと？
らしいな。何度か会っているとのことなのだが、僕は完全に失恋していた。
What? What? Did I say something extremely bad? What did he say? What? Okay. He looks up at the sky and shakes, as if she just got food poisoning.
何、響、どうかしたか？
近づけたら、これ以上近づけたら危険やけん。先輩が絶対来ないとこ。
Well, just be glad that Hisaki, he's a separate route. Hibiki turns around widely to me. Her eyes are somewhat squinting, should I say.
ニーニ、お人よの復興は、86の復活あっての言葉へ。
Well, considering that there's different routes, maybe there's other ways other than Hachidoku.
うん、それはもちろんだ。
In order to revive Hachidoku, many people lent us their strength and support. If we let all that go to waste, it'll certainly make it harder to achieve the restoration of Hohitoyo. Why the fuck did you agree to this, Starving? You've seen the redeems. It's not that many. You can see... Alright. Let's start from the top, alright? Hang on. I'm not putting these in the main channel recordings, alright? This is only for VOD. This is for VOD watchers only. My body is ready. Shut the fuck up. Alright. Start from the top. Oni-chan! Fuck. No, don't clip it. Fucking. Whoop. And then the easiest one. Ara. Stop. I mean, Dexter, delete that. Alright. Never again.
回収の方もあれから進んでるんですよね。
ああ、順調と聞いている。
There were a few problems that were revealed in the test run. In order to solve all of that, many people are currently working on it.
なら、お人よをよりよく知ることだけじゃ足りません。8620復活のためにも、もっとたくさん努力しないと。
そうだな。響の言う通りだ。
Seeing how sure Hibiki is with the statement, it makes it harder to tell her. But if she was going to say it herself, there's no reason to hold back.
では、その方面でも僕らにできることを尽くそう。まず、響には機関助手としての基礎を積んでもらう。
はい、兄さん。
Fuck off, starving. Hibiki's eyes seem like they're on fire. She is full of motivation and is shining.
一生懸命覚えます。
She starts fidgeting a little. Perhaps she's getting a little too motivated as her face is blushing and her breath seems quicker than usual.
だから、兄さん、私に、その、手取り足取り、教えてください。
細かなことは僕には無理だ。それは86に習うがよかろう。
Even with generous eyes, I'm still a trainee. It's much too early for me to teach anyone. I'm not saying anything out of the ordinary, but Hibiki looks down for some reason.
なに、そう落ち込むな。今の僕にも指導してやれることが一つだけある。
そうなんですか。でしたらそれをじっくりたっぷり。
おお、素晴らしいやる気だな。
Yeah, no shit, Sotetsu. It's because she wants to be with you. In more ways than one. She's a beginner after all. I was considering starting with 100 kilograms. But Hibiki is good at sports and academics. I'm sure she can withstand shoveling 400.
ならば行くぞ。目指すはお人用温泉駅だ。
はい、兄さん。どこまでだってついていきます。
Maitetsu. Just chatting? What's in just chatting? Oh god, no.
さあ、ど ド S 茶道。
I guess she couldn't handle 400 kilograms.
おー。
Hibiki has her head down on the desk in the rail shop. With her head still down, she repeats the same thing over and over again.
22の茶道と S 茶道。相鉄さん。
Rana turns her head to the side. A blank look on her face. She peers up at me with innocent eyes.
茶道と S って何ですか？
You'll learn it when you're older.
ああ、そのことか。
A question I totally expected, but it's a bit difficult to explain. Hibiki's calling me a sexual deviant who revels in dealing pain. Yes, that's not something I can say.
茶道とはすなわち茶道。
No, don't lie to her.
茶道？
Though I don't want to outright lie either. So I try to find other possibilities.
そう、つまりはお茶の道のことではあるまいか。
Brandon's face lights up.
レイナ、わかりました。相鉄さんの茶道、相鉄さんのお茶の道がド S なんですね。
No. While saying that, she turns her head to the side again.
それで、ド S って何ですか？
京都の方のいわゆる舞妓言葉というものであるかもしれんな。
ああ、レイナ、聞いたことあるような気がしますよ。
Brandon jumps off her chair.
シャナリー、シャナリー。
She walks slowly while saying that, then looks up at me, a big smile plastered across her mug.
うち、レイナと S。よろしくド S。
そういう感じだった気がしないこともないな。
This might be a little funny. But if she does that in front of others, people might think Brandon's an idiot. Dexter, you can't fucking delete the messages on Discord so that you can get me to click on the skull. I was fucking reading this shit. You told me to check Discord. I was still on it while you were typing this shit. Caught in 4K. I was about to switch to fucking where is it? Is it this window? No, different one. Wait, no. Yeah, it is this window. Yeah, I was about to switch this window and then you had to start deleting everything.
ただ、舞妓言葉を舞妓以外が使うのは危ういかもな。舞妓と誤解されてしまえば、京都に連れて行かれかねん。
Just click it. I know what it does now. You fucking Dexter fucking said what it did.
はわー。レイナ、お人よ鉄道の子だから、京都に行かないのです。ド S、言わないのです。
そうだな。それが一番だ。
I pat her head, to which she gives a loose smile. Raina then fixes her hat before speaking up again, now convinced.
2に茶道と S ですから。響さんは相鉄さんの緑のお茶が飲みたいんですね。
I can't believe you just fucking lied to Raina like that.
ああ、かもしれんな。
Since that day, we've been doing nightly training. Since the first day, Hachidoku joined, making the training session more dense. Even I'm starting to get fatigued with the repeated labor. It should be even harsher than Hibiki. For Hibiki.
相鉄さん。
よし。久しぶりだが、立ててみるとするか。
I did learn the tea ceremony with Michiko. I can put out a proper ceremony to pretend to be the head of the household. But with Hibiki still calling me a sexual deviant, I suppose it's only right for me to make tea for her.
茶器はあるかな。それに、できれば抹茶も欲しい。
緑のお茶を入れるやつなら、給湯室のステンの棚の中ですよ。
心得た。
I opened the cupboard just as I was told and find a wooden box that looks like it.
おうすか。助かるな。レイナもいるし、その方がよかろう。
I boil some water and pick out 2 teacups. I brew the light tea, and then froth it up the tea whisk. Blush. I smooth out the unsightly bubbles. It's a far cry from proper, but at least it's done.
待たせたな。
I have 2 teacups on a tray. I don't have any tea cakes, but Raina seems to look on happily. And do you know anyone who is similar to me in the way I like anime lollies so much? No, I don't.
お客様のお茶です。
そうなのか。勝手に立ててはまずかったか。
まずくないです。美味しいってみんな言ってますよ。
Dexter, don't say it like that.
そうか。
I hand one of the teacups to the smiling Raina.
レイナ、お茶をもらっていいんですか？
I said it on purpose. That doesn't make it any better.
うん。せっかくだ。口に合うようなら飲んでみてくれ。
でも、レイナ、茶道のお茶の道のこと全然わかりませんよ。
She had been glancing at the teacup, wanting to try. If I hadn't caught on to that, this way of the tea wouldn't matter at all.
畳ではなく、テーブルの上に出すお茶だ。かしこまっても仕方ない。気軽に飲んでくれれば嬉しい。
それなら遠慮なくいただきますね。レイナ、お付き合い程度には飲めるのです。
Ando would literally go insane if there was second me in chat. Yes, correct. He starts gulping it down by holding the teacup with both hands.
美味しかったです。軽油よりコクがあります。ごちそうさまでした。
Also, this is the first time we've seen a rare lord drink something that isn't oil. Oh, well, Reina. Because Hibiki drinks water. I mean, Hachiroku drinks water. She stares at me. I can't help but respond.
お粗末様でした。
It almost sounds like a meal. I then move on to my next guest, Hibiki. She's still lying on the desk there. Suddenly, she sits up straight. When I hold out the teacup, she bows. She then nods to Reina and turns back to the teacup.
お手前、頂戴いたします。
She bows deeply. She puts the teacup in her left palm and then pushes it out. She rotates the teacup away from herself and then quietly puts it to her lips. As I'm trying to get my buns out of bed. Happy bikini and workaholic day. Don't ask, I'm still laughing. How do those two correlate? She drinks the last drop with a slight noise, wipes the tip of the cup with her fingers, and then she wipes her fingers with a handkerchief. Because I picked them. There are 7 more. Excuse me? Hang on, what? Okay, the only thing I'm getting is Wimbledon. We don't care about tennis here. The teacup is on top of the table, which Hibiki carefully looks at from above, then takes into her hand before observing it some more.
かっこいいです。響さん、いつもと全然違います。え?
She trips at the sound of Reina's voice. Relieved from seeing the usual Hibiki, Reina laughs some more. But she's right. Hibiki is very elegant right now. It's different from how I was taught. But each step was calm. She clears her throat and straightens her posture before bowing to me. Her groans earlier seem to have all been from a dream. Right now, her expression's much softer.
兄さんのお心遣い、美味しく頂戴いたしました。
Hey, if I had to pick a favorite sport, it would be tennis. Okay.
Ara, お茶ですか?
Uh-oh. More people have joined.
相鉄くんが立てたんですか? 羨ましいです。私にもいただけませんか?
とても本式には立てられぬが、それでよければ。
Paulette is a mayor, so she probably has some formal function. She has some formal functions she goes to. Yeah, if get rid of the she goes to and she sounds like a robot. Hachiroku is Hachiroku. That goes without saying. But okay, time to start my day. AC Unity. Won't finish itself. The most loved one. Look, all I'm saying is that Assassin's Creed fell off after Brotherhood. Revelations was alright. Black Flag was pretty good. So, it fell off after Black Flag. I take the right precautions, receive some agreements, and then go go ahead to make the tea.
相鉄様らしいお茶ですね。大変美味しゅうございます。
Dismisses like 10 plus AC games. Well, it gets repetitive after the 1000th trailing mission, doesn't it? They made too many. Exactly. And the side quests aren't even that good. You know, like the backbone of most open world games. You got the main story, that's whatever. Alright, but you're making an open world game. At least make the side content interesting. Once a month, I can enjoy them. Or once in 2 months.
落ち着くお茶をいただきました。美味しかったです。ありがとうございます。
Hachiroku is the guest of honor, while Paulette is the second. Although what they said differed. Their movements were extremely similar. Could it be the same school? It's elegant, but there also appears to be something different about it.
大事なお話の前に唇を滑らかにしてもらえちゃいました。
ああ。
Seems like we're getting down to business. I shake off all irrelevant thoughts and give Paulette my undivided attention, but it's Hibiki's route.
86ちゃんから乗務訓練の評価シートをいただいて報告を受けた上でお話し合いをしたんですけど。
Hearing Paulette's words, Hachiroku gives a small smile. Paulette's a bit too quiet to... Hang on. Put her up like 70.
響はこの短期間に大きくスキルを伸ばしています。機関助手とし、乗務につける域に到達したと判断します。
And I mean, Hachiroku, we've already done her route, so her voice isn't that important. Put it down by 5. Yeah. Discord just chatting. What do you... Never mind. Surprise lolly attack.
乗務につける？
The kind words of her drill sergeant just caused Hibiki to become more confused.
そんなん訓練3日目から乗務させられて石炭ばガンガン投げ込んでるばい。訓練としてですよね、それは。だから乗務訓練、
Those surprised eyes look at Hachiroku and then to me, at me. There are no more misunderstandings. Hachiroku's nod gives a guarantee to Hibiki.
訓練のつかぬ乗務。つまりは、営業運転のことだろう。
だって営業運転って、だって兄に、ですけど兄さん。
With her cheeks still flushed with excitement, Hibiki tries to calm herself down.
その評価はすごく嬉しいんですけど、でも営業運転ってまだいろいろ不足してませんか？
Well, you know, we have to get the story rolling, don't we? Pun intended.
8620の再整備は完了した。レールロード、機関士、機関助手は揃った。
Oh yeah, and I started playing ZZZ. I didn't unlock the gacha yet though. I swear to God, if I don't get Nekomata, I might spend. You know you can reroll, right? Okay, how about you just spend on me? Never mind. And then you won't have the urge to spend on ZZZ. Never mind. Hearing Hibiki's words, Hachiroku follows up too.
2駅間往復のみの路線ですから、車掌不在でも望ましくはありませんが、当面の問題はございません。
Isn't rerolling something you shouldn't do? What do you mean?
補選の方もバッチリですよ。ボランティアさん、たくさん頑張ってくれました。
Everyone rerolls in gacha games. It's just that it just takes time, and I'm too lazy to do it. But, you know, I got a good character from the 50th pull.
なら、他の不足は、そう、だって営業運転っていうのは。はい、それが今日、皆さんに集まってもらった理由です。
Everyone nods to Paulette's voice. The locomotive crew and tracks can all come together, but it's clear that there's a large piece still missing.
営業運転を開始するには、客車がどうしても必要になります。
キハ07を客車代わりにはできんのか？
I try to suggest a simpler solution, but Paulette shakes her head, looking a little sorry.
足回り不安がある子ですから、今以上に負荷を増やすのは。
ああ、そうか。それはそうだな。
If the suspension of Kiha 7 breaks down, both 8620 and Kiha 7 will be out of commission. Procuring a passenger for 8620 also means it will become a backup for Kiha 7 as well. Procuring a passenger? You mean a passenger car?
ならば、どこからか手配するしかないか。ポーレットの方で当てはないのか？
交流のあるマイテツの人たち、何人かには聞いたんですけど。
Most Maitetsu own a rail car, and passenger cars are set. Naturally, Maitetsu who owns locomotives will not want to give up the passenger car for their locomotive. Well, you know, we found a benefactor.
言われてみれば、そうなるか。なら、客車の手配は困難なのだな。
はい、だからその辺のこと相談したいなって思いまして。
Hibiki and I are railway amateurs. Because Paulette can't rely on us, Hachidoku is the only hope. But even Hachidoku just makes a face about the whole thing.
蹄鉄末期には機関車を失った客車などゴロゴロ転がっておりましたのに。ここでも同じだったって聞いてます。でもスクラップ業者さんに買い取られていったって。
なんだ？
We should ask the success or failure is unknown, but at least there's one lead.
ならば、スクラップ業者を片っ端から当たってみよう。使えそうなものが1両くらいは残っているかもしれん。
We have no connection with railways or knowledge with passenger cars. But this is something that we can still do. Yet Paulette just makes a face similar to Hachidoku's from a moment ago.
けど、スクラップ業者さんに引き取られたのなんて、もうずっと前のことですから。
8620とて、その時期に事故車両として引き取られ、そのまま放置されていたが、見事に復活した。
I say aloud that which everyone here already knows.
同じように放置され、修復可能な客車があるかもしれぬ。当たってみても、損ということはあるまいよ。
あ、そうですよね。私、やる前から諦めるみたいなこと言って。
In a slightly fake gesture, Paulette taps herself on the head.
こっちも、もう一回当たり直してみます。知り合いだけじゃなく、紹介とかもお願いしてみて。
うん、 それは心強い。
A quick turnaround from a lack of confidence. Just a few moments earlier, Paulette's eyes are now burning up. The strength in her eyes is contrasted with her white skin, making it all the more powerful.
レイナもポーレットをお手伝いします。私もポーレット様をお手伝いしましょう。もしかして窮地の7度に行き当たるかもしれません。ほんなら私はニーニの私は兄さんのお手伝いをさせていただきますね。
うん。ならば、あとはやるだけだな。
Everyone here nods. We begin to move. It's better to move, fail, and then retry, rather than worrying about doing nothing at all. We just repeat that until we achieve some results. Even if we call every junkyard and it all doesn't work, it's not like we die from it.
兄さん、お待たせしました。電話帳です。
うん。
Let's start alphabetically. Aoki Echo works. Aoki Echo works. I call and they pick up in less than 3 rings.
お忙しいところすみません。こちら、お人よしのお人よ鉄道株式会社のものですが。
Dexter, just be patient, okay? I was waiting for the transition. Is Hibiki on that choose a character after doing 300 pulls or something? Yes, no shit she is. She's a standard banner character. Why wouldn't she be? Because this training is done according to the schedule, Hatsudoku does not go easy on me.
しかし、このままでは風邪をひく。
I'm lying down on the tatami mat, but I try to force myself up. This is more than fatigue. I feel like I'm boiling. The fatigue in my muscles becomes heated and lingers.
僕でこれだ。
I start to worry about Hibiki, since she was groaning earlier this morning. I do feel sluggish and heavy, but I can't rest assured without seeing how she's doing. Are you doing Southland Academy for the next Patreon anime? Yeah, I guess.
兄さん、まだ起きてらっしゃいますか?
I hear Hibiki's voice behind the sliding door. She sounds normal and not particularly tired.
ああ、入ってくれ。ちょうど響のことを考えていた。
私のこと。
She carries over that nervousness and fumbles into my room.
ああ、少し心配していたのだ。
心配って何をですか？
疲労と、ある種、ストレスか。今朝方、僕をサドだド S だと罵っていただろ
う。あら、兄さんにはあれが罵りに聞こえましたか？
You know, when I'll start and upload episode 1. In due time. Hibiki happily giggles, but I don't know what's so funny.
罵りでなければ何なのだ？
甘えですよ、甘え。妹が兄さんに甘えただけの話です。
ああ。
It does make some sense. it does make some sense. When Michiko wanted attention, she did call me stupid from time to time.
てっきり兄さんその辺のこと分かってくれたのかと。お茶とか立ててくれたじゃないですか。
あれはまあ、なんだ。偶然の産物だ。
偶然
When I tell her about my exchange with Reina, Hibiki bursts out laughing.
私も聞きたかったと。レイナちゃんのレイナド S。
それは良かったが、その後の口止めに苦心した。レイナの前では、おかしな言葉を使わぬ方が良い。
ああ、そうですね。そこは反省しなくちゃですね。
She goes from a big smile to now a meek expression. I don't know why, but now I feel sorry. So I try to do something about the awkward silence that permeates us.
それでどうした？何か用事で来たのではないのか？
用事がなくちゃ来ちゃダメみたいな言い方。
いや、そういうわけではない。
Now I made her pout. It seems that trying to manage Hibiki is harder than shoveling coal.
用事がなくても、無論、いつでも来て構わん。ここは、右田の家なんだからな。
The moment I say that, Hibiki gives a weak smile. No, that's not it. I had no intention of making you look that way. Enter.
兄さん、同じ意味なら言い方を変えてくれませんか？右田の家じゃなくて、僕らの家に。
You didn't hear that. That didn't happen. Audio was completely normal.
響が望むならそうしよう。ここは僕らの家だ。いつ部屋に来てくれても構わん。
はい、兄さん。それなら私、そうしちゃいますね。
I finally get to see Hibiki's usual smile. You know, if I was in a visual novel, it would be hard to resist pulling in a lolly and patting her head. What? The moment I see it, I feel relief, but then I feel awkward because of that relief. What happened to me? Continually worrying about what others think is not only pointless but foolish. Although I believe that to be true, I still can't help but worry about my surroundings.
ところで、86はどうしたんです？
のう、枕姉のところだ。
There's another sigh of relief from Hibiki. But trying to think of the reason would only send me in circles. Thus, I try not to think about it as I continue to talk.
経営面でより色々と学びたいらしくてな。毎日遅くまで習い、そのまま戻らぬことさえある。
戻らんって、ねえねえの部屋にお泊まりしとうと？
うん。朝方、醸造蔵に一緒に来ることが最近あるだろ。
ああ、あれってそういう。
Hibiki freezes up after saying that. She looks around the room, then to me. But she nervously looks away.
これって、そういう。
これとは何で、それとは何だ？
なんで
You sure? While saying that, she makes a yes pose. With her face still red, Hibiki clears her throat. She straightens her posture, takes a deep breath, then turns back to me.
兄さん。だけどですね、今日のところは、私、用事があってきたんです。
I don't understand the but part. I nodded without thinking any further, but then Hibiki starts to get pushier.
客車のこと、結局、全然ダメだったじゃないですか。
確かに。少なくとも僕らの方は空振り続きで結果を出せなかった。
When I say that, Hibiki gets a troubled look on her face.
僕らの方はって、ポーレットさんも議会に向かっちゃったでしょ？
だが、紹介をあちこち頼んでいたようだったからな。すぐには無理でも、遅れて朗報が来るかもしれん。
そうなるといいんですけどね。
Hibiki feels like it's just to console her, but I think it could actually be possible. The relationships between enthusiasts are measurable. There could be some unexpected consciousness connections or unexpected outcomes.
だとしても、ポーレットさん任せだけにしちゃうの、ちょっと悪いかなって気が私して。
だな。
With the business operation of 8620 closing in, the workload on Paulette is increasing on all fronts. There's municipal work as well as the railways. What we can do for Paulette is much too small.
だから、客車について勉強しとこうと思ったんです。知識があれば、フォローできる範囲も増えると思って。
なあ、それは素晴らしい考えだな。言われてみると、部屋でダラダラ休息していた自分が恥ずかしい。
休息も大事ですよ、もちろん。ただ私、何もできなかったのが悔しくて。
そうか。
I try to pat her on the head, but for some reason I stop myself from reaching out to her.
兄さん？
いや、なんだ。勉強なら僕も一緒にしよ
う。兄さんならそう言ってくれると思ってました。
Whoa! Oh, thank God. I thought it was her panties, but it's just shorts. Alright, it's fine, guys. Without saying anything else, Hibiki and I go into the next room. Don't worry, I can use this as the thumbnail. We start looking toward the reference materials, but then Hibiki sits on the floor, spreading out the documents before her.
なんだ、ここで読むのか？
私、気づいたんです。部屋に全部を持っていくより、使えそうなものをここでチョイスした方がいいって。
なるほど、道理だ。
Then my job is to find everything that has to do with passenger cars and bring them to Hibiki. When I look carefully, there are quite a lot of photos of the passenger cars. There's actually less of locomotives themselves. If it's not a freight train, then a passenger car will be drawn. After gathering all of that, I realize now that there are very few pieces of material on the inside of the passenger car. That's not good. Dexter is going to miss this. Yeah, that's not good either. No, wait. Instead of railway books, I should check the pamphlets of tourism trains. When I switch my mindset, I start finding the things I want. No wonder why Paulette was impressed. If we can do this with so little knowledge, it makes me realize how valuable Taito's books are.
ああ、そっか。窓の大きさも重要なのか。
Hibiki continues to look through the material, I gather, while writing memos and sketching.
あれこれ、肘掛けがなんか変わった形？ここ、別角度の写真欲しいな。
She seems to be getting in the groove as her knees seem to move side to side more vibrantly. You did not need to zoom in. Uh-oh. Again, I can see her panties like this. Okay. She's not in a high spot right now. Telling her probably wouldn't pose any danger. Ah, yeah. But I don't want to break her concentration either. I'll pretend I'll pretend I didn't see that and continue gathering materials. Nah, man, she's doing this on purpose. What's wrong with me? My job is to gather materials. I know, but for some reason I can't move from that tiny piece of cloth covering her crotch. What the fuck? When her legs open and close, it goes in and out of view, so my gaze is now fixated on it. What am I doing? Why am I bothering? Why am I bothered by mere panties? At the Bigita household and at the rail shop, I've worked with and lived together with many women. What's behind this? The skirt hidden from view. Is she wearing a skirt? I guess. Hidden from view is nothing new as you spent time with them. Oh, that was a metaphor. No matter who it is, not once have I been unable to look away. So I start to think I'd try to find the reason why. Imagery through words? What are you talking about? This is a visual novel. We do not need to be we do not need to be described. I don't know how to say it. We do not need Sotetsu to tell us what he's seen. We can see it. So I start to think. I try to find the reason why. Because you want to fuck your sister. What other reason is there? No, we can't. Yeah, you're right. Actually, we can't see it, you know. That's not... Yeah, we can't actually see it, guys. If I can pinpoint the cause, the problem will surely be solved. What's different this time? Is it because it's Hibiki? I focused a little and realized that Hibiki's pajamas are terribly skimpy. I mean, you could tell that at a glance. I don't know what... No. This is what they call... camisoles or negligees. Okay. It's those things that are close to being underwear. But what of it? What is this dude imagining? Let's hope that Hibiki doesn't look up. We've bathed together before. I've seen Hibiki naked numerous times. I've seen her in a towel. And yet, why? Oh no, he's looking. What? Having her call out to me, I breathe a sigh of relief. I can finally move my gaze. Okay.
客車って大きく分けるとこの長い座席のと箱型の座席のとだけど
Hmm. I can't hear Hibiki's voice. My eardrums are vibrating, but I have no idea what she's saying. She's just yapping. Breasts. Hibiki's. Not only is her dress skimpy, they fit loosely too. Bro! He was not like this with Hachidoku. He was not like this with Hachidoku, alright? From her open-chested dress, I can clearly see the tip. Excuse me? Hibiki's skin is blushing and sweaty. Is it hot? No, it is hot. No, it is hot right now. I didn't even notice the temperature, but it's stuffy tonight. I'm also sweaty and feel the heat on my skin, but I'm strangely thirsty. Yeah, I can tell.
兄さん
Don't worry about it. Don't look at what he's looking at. Now he's gonna, and then the camera pans to her feet. Hibiki isn't looking at her sketchbook. She's looking straight at me. He wants some milk? No, he doesn't want. That wasn't what I was referring to. I was referring to a. Never mind. I can hear her heartbeat. I'm not touching Hibiki, but I feel as if we share the same rhythm. Is that his stepsis? That's his adopted sister, yes.
兄さん今度はどうですか
Hibiki may also be thirsty. She licks her lips in a smooth motion. But from her saliva, her lips become even redder, and her lips slowly open up again and
どうとは何がだ
he can't do this. Yes, he can.
ですからそのそわそわとかうず
Just
うずとか
look, they're already halfway. All right, they have the same last name, so never mind. Saved by the bell. Saved by the ringtone. It's the phone. It should be ringing in the living room, but it sounds like it was blasting right into my ear. Hibiki's bright red. It's not the sort of red you'd get from drinking, but it's a bright red that I'm familiar with seeing.
電話だな
I don't know what to say. I don't know what I want to say. So I speak whatever comes to mind first. And it makes Hibiki breathe a long, long sigh.
電話ですねこんな時間に
Hibiki realizes something. Anyway, yeah. The one time people would call it this hour is for bad news, or the reverse. For good news?
そうちゃんそうちゃんぽーちゃんから電話と
Oh, I'm asking if stepsister just means same one parent. Yeah, same dad or same mom.
そうてつ様早くお出になってください
Well, no. It'd be same dad, because if it was same mom, it would be you would be sisters, siblings. So Hibiki is not his stepsister. No, it's just adoptive. It's same dad. Because if it's same mom, then you're just siblings. You're actually just blood related. Kind of. Yeah? No. Well, yeah. same mom, different dad means that your mom birthed both you and your sibling. Hence, yeah, but she got knocked up by two dads, right? Two different guys. That's, yeah. And then, you know, and then the other way around is that your dad marries someone else. Right? Or your dad knocks up another woman and then, yeah, that's why it's step siblings, okay? It's just that, you know, it's a bit more weird if it's same mum, right? Why am I talking about this? We're not knocking up anyone. Not yet. What? Even, you know, we haven't gotten to the hate scenes yet because there aren't any in Maitetsu. I knew it. If Paulette is calling at this hour, there's only one reason why.
どうした響?
He raises her heel, getting ready to follow me, but then drops it back to the floor.
こんな格好やけ。
Like I said, Hibiki knows that Sotetsu wants to fuck. Alright? And she does too. She just doesn't have the balls to say anything. And neither does Sotetsu. Hibiki runs away. There's no other way to describe that.
何をなさってらっしゃるのです？宗哲様、早く、お早く。
Thank God she wasn't here.
すまん。今すぐだ。
I'm worried about Hibiki, but I need to fulfill my duty first. That's right. Once we can procure a passenger car, we have to promote tourism, and we'll take that flow to boost the factory opposition. That is the main objective. This is the reason why I came back. When I realize that, I feel lighter inside my heart.
よし。
I briskly walk to the living room and take the receiver from Hachiroku's hand.
もしもし、僕だ。宗哲だ。客車か？やはりか。見つかったのか。
The next morning, even before the ticket gates are open, the rail shop is busting.
静岡寸大鉄道。
Ah, last time it was Hiroshima, but this time it's Shizuoka.
はい、静岡県は駿河から袋井までをつなぐ半官半民の鉄道会社です。
Paulette's blushing. So what is worse, doing it with a sister with the same mum or doing it with a sister with the same dad, or does it not really matter? It's worse with the same... It's both.
そこにあさってに廃棄予定だった車両があって、それを譲ってもらえるって話なんです。
廃棄予定とはどんな状態なのだ？粗大ゴミを引き取ることにならねばよいが。
その点ももちろん確認済みです。ついこの間まで使ってて故障や破損はないそうです。
It would still be legal to get married. You can look it up. While saying that, Paulette passes out some printouts. The only reason same mom feels worse is because you associate children with... You associate childbirth, you know, because of women, right? Even though you also need a dad to conceive, but that's beside the point.
これがその客車か。
はい、写真のデータも送ってくれて。結構いいっぽい？そんなに汚れてもないみたいだし。清掃、写真撮る前にわざわざしてくれたそうなんです。
ほ
う。Why would they do that if they were planning to scrap it? I can't think of the reason why, but my gaze turns to Hachiroku.
ロングシートは今一つ観光列車らしくありませんが、それを割り引いても願ったり叶ったりのお話ですね。けど、なんで故障も壊れもしとらんものを捨ててしまう予定だったと
？Kami nods to Nagi's simple question. It seems that these two are joining today's meeting.
理由の一つは、いわゆるところてんです。譲ってもらえるの、機動車改造の客車なんですけど。
Have a good night, starving. I'm still young yet. How will I convince on my parents to have a child with someone? What? Rail car malfunctioned, so they removed the engine and controls, and then revived it as a passenger car. That's what a passenger car modified as a rail car is.
で、2週間ほど前、静岡の別の鉄道会社、昭井川鉄道のレールロードの一体が寿命を迎えて。
レールロードの寿命。
Railroads are naturally things. It's normal to think that they will have a life cycle.
なら、その子の機関車が廃棄になったのですね。それで浮いた客車を寸大鉄道が購入した。新しいのが来て、機動車改造客車が余って。ああ、だから、ところてん押し出されて、にゅー。
Well, I'm still a bit agitated. The railroads here talk about it as if nothing happened.
そう。で、理由のもう一つは、不思議な縁。不思議な縁って何ですか？ね、この話、私のマイテツ仲間さんの、さらにマイテツ仲間さんからの紹介なんだけど。
Well, that springy voice explains what happened to Reina. I think it's been a while since I saw Paulette so excited. It somewhat reduced my agitation.
そのお仲間さんのお仲間さんと、お人よの誰かとに縁が？人じゃなくて場所の縁です。お人よしと駿河市とには救援があるらしくて。
After coming so far, Paulette pauses for dramatic effect.
お人よ城の異名、別名って知っていますか？
うん。確か眉月城だな。
眉月とは三日月の異名ですよね。まるで眉のように細い月。そう、眉月はお人よしの師匠のモチーフで、その元をたどると相良氏の旗印なんです。
相良氏？
旧藩主ですよ、兄さん。お人よはもともとお人よ藩。鎌倉時代からずっと相良氏の領地なんです。
響も随分と詳しいんだな。
I'm surprised. Paulette is the mayor, and knowing her serious nature, it's a given. I think it's only natural to assume that she would know a lot about the city's history.
小等部の時に結構みっちり習うんですよ。郷土史って言ったら大げさですけど、地元の歴史。
おう。
Mikami nods to Hibiki's words, while Nagi looks tired. I'm tired. I see. I can tell that they do teach it extensively.
そもそも相良市の旧領地は静岡にあって、今でもそこは相良町っていう名前で。
She gasps as if she's just realized something. Paulette smiles at Hibiki while she turns to her.
相良町、寸大鉄道の沿線なんです。
なるほど。つまり、相良氏の縁で、お人よと寸大鉄道とはつながっているのか。
そうなんです。相良町の町長さんが寸大鉄道の大株主さんだそうで、その辺の歴史にお詳しくて。
Apparently, it's a fruitful conversation that talks about making Ohitoyo and Sagara Cho sister cities. And with the tasks of the passenger car, the conversation moved quickly.
うん。ならば移送を考えねばな。客車を譲渡してもらうとして、静岡からどう運ぶ？
その辺もすごく便宜を図ってもらえて。
The passenger car can simply be towed away as is, and it can be taken to the Sagara station of the Sunta Railway Suntai line. Jesus Christ. The Sagara station is the Sagara port, and it can be taken by the sea route to the Miyazaki port.
小倉にはまだ車両陸送用のトレーラーがあるそうです。それを宮崎にまで回してもらって。
トレーラー。ディーゼルエンジン自動車で陸送するということか。
Going from Kura to Miyazaki by car is a dizzying distance. It makes me painfully aware of how convenient the aircraft is.
それってお金ものすごくかかるんじゃ。かかります。けどもちろん車両を特注で新造するより圧倒的に安く済みます。
特注で新造？そんなことができるのか？
財政的なことを考えなければできますよ。赤道直下はエアクラ運用できない地域多いですから。
なあ。ならば、そういう地域ではひょっとして。
はい、鉄道産業が生き延びてるとこも多くて、ブラディルなんかは車両輸送もやってます。
Yes. Jesus.
ブラディルか。日の本の〇〇反対側だな。
I understand now. We can make a special order and have it shaped from Bradil, whatever the fuck it is. The cost would be many times that of shipping from... The cost would be many times that of shipping from Shizuoka to Ohitoyo. It could be hundreds of times that.
ですから、この金額でも安いんです。もうものすごく。
Well, it takes out an estimate while saying that. It digits many tens of millions of yen. Even though I I understand it's cheaper than making a new one. I still hesitate at the thought. Just curious, did you read all that? No. I'm fucking disassociating hard.
本当に金を失うのだな、鉄道というものは。
Jesus Christ. It got really bad. Yeah, no, I know. I was talking about the visual novel though, not your fucking not the fucking chat messages.
けれど、8620活用のために絶対必要な投資です。この程度の経費で済むのなら同じすぎます。
ああ、そうだな。
I had no objections to that in that regard. If we can't obtain a passenger car, connecting the revival of 8620 with the promotion of tourism in Ohitoyo is impossible.
となれば、残る問題は資金調達。
I have a damn problem. Then fucking fix it.
それについてもアドバイスをもらいました。社債として鉄道債を発行しようかと考えてます。鉄道祭？汽車ポップのお祭りやるばい？お祭りの祭ではなく、債券。つまりは、ある種の借金の証券のことです。皆からお金を借り、それで事業を行う。利益が出ればお金を返し、利益も分配する。
You want me to delete all that? Yes. Not just with Hibiki, but Hatadoku also reveals... No, yeah. Reveals some unexpected knowledge.
そうしたシステムにおいて、お金を借りましたよと証明する証文が、つまりは債券です。なぎちゃん。
Fukami follows up since Nagi didn't quite seem to understand fully. I think that side should be fine.
乱発していたのです。末期の蹄鉄が鉄道債を何としても殿下を推進しようとして。
おう。
It must look I must look surprised. Hasudoku answers before I can ask.
あの時期の蹄鉄の鉄道祭でも飛ぶように売れました。大赤字を垂れ流していたにもかかわらずです。
なぜだ？よほど利率が良かった。ああ、いや。
If the Imperial Railway goes bankrupt, all of the promised returns would vanish. And everyone saw that their bankruptcy was inevitable.
見越していたのか。蹄鉄が破綻してしまっても、国がその債権を保証してくれると。
と、清見機関士は私に説明してくださいました。説明というより、愚痴だったのかもしれませんが。
That sort of trust attracts people. Mayor Paulette should have the same sort of trust. Like, Dexter, here's the first step to fixing your fucking unhinged shit. Read the messages you send before you send them and think to yourself, I wonder if I should send this. Even if that's not the case, at the scale of things, money will come on its own. 1,000 people at 1,000 yen each. That's already 10 million yen. The scale of volunteers and the range of interest, just like that, but just thinking that makes this a superior funding plan. At the same time, it also means that trust can't be betrayed.
僕としては全面賛成だ。客車についても、移送についても、資金調達法についても。
私も兄さんと同意見です。
Hibiki and then everyone else also joins in. Paulette breathes a sigh of relief and then bows to us. She raises her head with strong determination.
でしたら、この案ですぐにでもお話進めます。決まったと？そしたら汽車ポッポに客車がつくと？そうだよ、ヤギちゃん。なら乗りたか！そん客車、一等最初に乗りたかばい！あ、そう、その話で、深見ちゃんにも来てもらったの。
Don't tell me they're going to use the same CG when we get to the passenger car.
どんな話でです湯の井から先の客車の話。お人よまで、ひとまずは8620に引いてもらって戻るから。はあ。
Fukami nods in agreement. I understand that at the same time. Paulette wanted Fukami alone to come to this meeting, but Nagi most likely just tagged along.
おじいちゃんたちに補選のことをお願いすればいいんですか？
Thanks for the hydrate. And the stretch.
そうなの。なかなか電話のタイミングが合わなくて、一度レールショップでご相談できればって。わかりました。おじいちゃんたちに伝えておきます。
Fukami's great-grandfather, Ayase Seki, and his brothers are experts of water and earth. Okay, they're not fucking Last Airbender. With their ability, they volunteered to help with the track maintenance of Ohitoyo Railway.
なら決まりだね。湯の井からお人屋の最初の列車、予約1番はうちと深見ちゃんとばい。っていう希望が入ってるんですけど、どうでしょうか、相鉄くん。
僕か。ああ、いや。そうだな。僕だ。
Since I'm acknowledged as the engineer, I'm Hachiroku's owner and master. As the owner and master, it's only right for me to seek the opinion of Hachiroku.
ということなのだが、86の意見はどうだ？
事情を理解しているものを同情させるくらいなら、相鉄様と響にとっても良い練習になる気がします。
事情を理解しているものとは？
あくまで移送中の客車への同情であり、乗客ではないと了解しているということです。移送中にトラブルがあるかもしれないってこと？あるでしょう。それは確実に。
Hachiroku's voice is quiet. It makes what she says all the more convincing.
フィッティングもしていない。しかも改造客車で、乗員の連度も全く足りていないのですから。なら、移送だけでやった方が。
Perhaps she is much less experienced than me. Hibiki looks obviously worried. as her brother and senior and potential lover. I mean, future lover. Wait, I mean, I'll have to back her up.
だから事情を理解しているものなのだな。同情という扱いで無論料金は徴収せずに。
さようです、相鉄様。
At some point, we'll have to experience towing a passenger car. In that case, it's best to practice it with someone who knows what's going on.
そういうことだが、どうするナギ深見。乗り心地はおそらく悪く、トラブルも不可避の同情だ。
望むとこばい。道場はいつで修行に一番よかとこばい。ナギちゃんが乗るなら私も一緒に。
了解だ。ならばポーレット、事情を理解した者の同情は OK として扱ってくれ。
わかりました。
He writes down a memo and then stands up while looking at the clock on the wall.
じゃあ私これから役所に行きます。姉妹都市の話、先方に少しでも報告できることを作りたいですし。
Yeah, but like, what's the time? What time is it?
大変だな。手伝えることがあったらいつでも言ってくれ。
ありがとう、相鉄くん。
She gives a smile and her blue eyes smoothly look away from me.
けど今は私よりもっと相鉄くんの手伝いを必要な人がきっといるから。あ、
僕は僕にしかできんことをというわけか。
That's true. I don't have the time to care about others right now. Damn. In order to successfully conduct the transport, there are countless things to do and prepare for.
響、86。
はい、兄さん。でしたら今日からはもう少し訓練の密度を上げてまいりましょう。
A strong nod and words without hesitation. Our thoughts connect with each other.
ポーレットのお手伝いならレイナがちゃんとするのです。私もできることあったらやりますです。人助けも修行のうちばい。ありがとう、みんな。
I could feel it. We were growing together as a team. That was already the case in Hachidoku's route, so I don't know why they're repeating the steps.
ならば動こう。それぞれがそれぞれにできることを。
Maitetsu. And guess what? It's the perfect time.
相鉄様、まだです。まだもう少し。
You'd think I'd be able to skip through this part, but I guess there's new stuff. But, I think that's a good place to end it off for today. I thought you said that games don't run as well on external storage drives. Correct. Especially the one I have, because it's shitty and old and cheap. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for lurking. Thank you for chatting. GGG seems to be working fine for me. And it is on one. Well, yeah, but mine's been abused. How long have you had yours? Probably most a year. See, there's the difference. Mine's been with me since fucking high school, but I didn't really use it. Yeah, that's the difference. I've had to see. Here's the thing, right? I've used this hard drive so many times. Every time I try to eject, 90% of the time, it doesn't let me eject from the it doesn't let me eject, right? So I have to forcefully pull it out, and guess what? That is not good for hard drives. There's a reason there's a reason you have to eject, because if it doesn't, it might corrupt something, and you wouldn't want that to happen, would you? No, especially me, considering that I still have 100 gigabytes of content, 100 gigabytes of video files, you know. So, and you know, it's I've had this hard drive for like what, since grade 11, so like since 2017. So, you know, maybe even before then, right? I won't try getting a new one. Why would I? If this one already works perfectly. You get what I mean? But anyway, it doesn't work perfectly. It works for its intended purpose. What are you talking about? It does work perfectly. A hard drive is meant for storage, right? So it works perfectly. BGGG. Well, it's not my fault. It's a 50 gigabyte game. So thanks for watching. Audio, yeah, that's your fault. You're the one who made me rant about my hard drive. So thanks for watching. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for chatting. If you enjoyed, a follow would be appreciated, and if you want to support me even further, you could always subscribe. Next time on Monday, I'll be playing Amazing Grace. So, you know, and let's hope that I actually play Amazing Grace and not stream media share. But until then, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, and I'll see you guys again next time. Bye bye.